Just a wee quick note to say that me and Amanda had some technical difficulties. We're still going to put out a podcast, which you'll see after this message. Oh my god, the state of me, man. Everything broke right before we were recording the podcast, so we had to do it on Amanda's phone. We thought that the microphones were still working, but then you'll see at the end of the podcast us realising that nothing's been recording on the proper microphones the whole time. Annie's barking during it, the dog, and you can hear loads of cars going past and stuff, but still the same vibe. Amanda's not well, so it's been left to me to do this wee message. There's my dog. You'll hear her barking in the podcast. Enjoy. We'll be back to normal next week. Yeah, hello. We've just been having a technical nightmare. My two cameras have broke, and for some reason my memory cards. This is so boring, but we're now having to record on Amanda's phone because the world demands that you have to be seen for a podcast now, which is really fucking annoying actually. I don't watch podcasts.
I do.
No, I don't.
I like to see people's facial expressions and stuff.
No, I like to just listen. I like to just do things.
I
what
do
about.
just listen. I probably listen more than I watch, but
I mean, and nobody needs to see this specky bitch. Like, look at me. Look at the state of me.
Stop being mean to yourself.
I know, but I mean, I was going to put on some makeup, but like, cause everything started going wrong, I was just pure fuck it. I'll just once again look like a pure tramp.
But I've only got 40% battery, and it's a new iPhone, so I don't have a charger that would like. Your charger won't work on my phone.
Oh, will it not?
No.
They bastards,
No,
man.
they're complete.
Honestly, is it a new charger again?
Yep.
Just think of the landfill and all.
I know. So.
That's Annie growling as usual.
Because I'm not touching her.
But this is typical though, because me and Amanda have just we're starting to do the weekly podcast instead of the monthly one, and we're pure trying to be organised and proper professionals, and it's just all went to shit.
Like, come on.
It's went to shit.
Why is that?
So it has, which is maybe a sign for the universe that we should just stop.
It's like nobody
cares. Although I would say that the last clip that we put out went down a storm.
It has,
the one about face mites. If you didn't listen last week, we've all got face mites.
Stop.
But they come out at night on your face and ride on your face.
So, cheers to them.
We've got a wee drink this week. Amanda's got her non-alcoholic beer. I've got my warm Prosecco.
She's an ungrateful bitch.
Amanda brought me 2 bottles of Prosecco that she got for Christmas because she doesn't drink Prosecco. And my immediate response was, well, they're not called. I'm sorry, that is pure bad.
No, that's fair enough, but you've got a fridge, you've got a freezer, put it in the freezer for 5 minutes.
I know. I say you should have kept them for second-hand gifting people.
I've still got 2 bottles or something.
You can give me them for my birthday.
I did drink the wine that I got you for your birthday last year.
That's right.
In December there.
Bloated.
Oh, that was bad.
I've got stuff I want to talk about, Amanda.
What?
I want to talk about the Traitors.
Actually. Oh my god. Aye, okay.
Which is look how shiny these. Should I take off these specs because I'm just noticing that they're pure
eyes
light over them. Right.
Come Wally.
They're a bit much, aren't they? They're quite. I suit a strong frame. I don't look good to be
Can I try them?
Aye. This is really interesting for the audio listeners.
Oh
They're quite bogging.
They're fucking. You're really blind.
I know. What is your prescription?
It's like 0.5 on the left and minus 2.5 on the right or something.
That's like 20/20 vision. That is just like, you don't need specs.
I've got astigmatism. Basically my right eye's compensating for my left because my left eye is shaped like a rugby ball.
I think mine's is as well.
Right.
Annie, shut the fuck up, please. Annie's growling. I don't know if the mic's picking that up.
Right, the Traitors.
Right, well, you weren't really. You watched it for the first time last week, didn't you?
Aye, Susan made me watch the first episode.
Aye, and I didn't even really think you were right into it. But the first episode, anything's always shite because it's all the pure getting to know everybody.
I like the premise. I'd heard good things about the first season, just didn't watch it. I just didn't have time last year to do anything. But I'm an episode and a half behind the current season, but I love it.
Oh, are you behind?
Aye.
I was pure trying to catch up today because I thought you were all caught up.
No, I'm not caught up. I read my message said I've just started episode 5.
Oh, right.
And then I fell asleep yesterday.
I was pure neglecting my nephew, so I was watching today because I was pure. I'm putting it back on.
So you can't really talk about it?
Oh no, I know, but it's no. Can I because I had took down me notes.
You've wrote notes
to see if we can come on what we think. Right, I'll do this without any.
Do you want me to tell you what I'm up to?
spoilers.
Let me tell you what I got up to. Ash has just been kicked out.
Right.
Meg get murdered. And spoiler alert if you're watching it. And Paul was doing all that greeting and all that.
Oh, right, well, this is the thing I wanted to speak. None of this is spoilers for you, alright? I just want to know how you feel about Paul, because I hate him. Paul the ginger guy that, do you know what I hate? I'm just like, why is he so popular? Why is everybody pure, oh, he's so popular, but why?
He's so, I trust him 100%, I trust him 100%.
I think he's like doing mind controlling people or something, because he's not even got that sparkling a personality that you would be like, he's so popular. Like, what is it about him that they all pure love? I don't think they're showing it on camera then, because...
No, he must be really... He must be something to laugh or something.
Aye. The other thing that's annoying the fuck out of me that I've noticed, just probably because I watched like 5 episodes rapid. Aye. Harry, the wee guy that's the army guy, who I don't like either. The traitor. He keeps calling it fateful instead of faithful.
Faithful.
Aye, so he's like, he's faithful, and I'm like, it's fucking faithful. How can you
Faithful.
get this right?
It's maybe just the way you pronounce
See,
it.
no, honestly, like it's like that way that people there's certain words that people just can't pronounce.
Like I can't even say it in English.
What is it?
It's a name, it's somebody's name. It's so hard to say Paul Weller.
Sorry.
Paul Weller. I really need to think really hard about it. It's so hard.
That's so funny. Say it again.
I can't. Paul Weller.
Paul Weller. Like, you need to stop and think about it.
Paul Weller.
Mm-hmm.
I just like lose control of my tongue or something. Annie Wanny.
See, could you like scratch or be something?
You got a scratch?
Actually, I've got a back scratcher somewhere, but like.
Come here. Listen, Lizzie, come here.
I know that's the thing. She just lies there once you go to her.
You come to me.
Annie, shush, please. We've had so much technical difficulties. We don't need this. I will say though that the names that I struggle with are Lily.
What's like my kind of problem?
Aye.
Paul Weller.
Paul Weller.
How can you say that?
Paul Weller. Because you don't really pronounce the L in the Paul, so it's like Paul Weller.
Paul Weller. I do.
But you don't say Paul Weller. It's like Paul Weller.
It's so hard.
I think that's what your problem is. You're trying too hard to pronounce the last L.
Paul Weller.
And Paul, well, the only
Paul Weller. Paul Weller.
Paul Weller. See, Paul Weller.
Paul Weller.
There you go. Lily,
Paul
on the other
Weller.
hand, has two
Aye.
L's in it, so you can't get rid of
Lily.
it.
Lily.
So I had a, Annie, shut up.
Lily.
I had a boss called,
Lily.
see that, give me that soak. Sorry about this.
Give me
Everybody.
that soap.
See if you just like flap that about in front of her face because it's got a ball attached to
Yeah,
it.
they just flap this.
And that might keep her amused. Lily, I had a boss called Lily. I think Susan means Lily, like in Hebrew or something like that. Susan is Hebrew for Lily or
Is
something.
it?
Aye.
My name's Latin, and guess what it means?
Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I always think of that Friends. Amanda. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
No, actually.
Guess what it means? Amanda.
Yeah.
Guess what it means in what?
In Latin.
Latin. Give me a wee clue.
It's really obvious.
Does it mean
It's just like my whole personality.
anxious?
Lovable. Terrified.
Does it mean lovable?
Means lovable.
Yeah, lovable.
No, I'm lovable.
Aye.
Lovable.
That's good. I think you should just go with the Latin version and call yourself Lovable Dwyer.
I am lovable. Wait, what?
I am Lovable Dwyer.
Lovable or to
Lily
be loved.
Riddell.
Or worthy of love, that's what it is.
Alright, no.
Worthy of love, lovable.
That's what it was better, lovable.
Alright, well it's both.
Well, it means the same thing, doesn't it? My name would be Lily Riddell. That's a fucking
Lily Riddell? No.
Lily Riddle. Welcome to the stage, Lily Riddle.
But like who? Where is she from? Lily Riddle.
Another name I really struggle with is Carl. Like
Carl,
a guy's
Carl.
name. Is it else, isn't it?
Carl.
It's
Aye,
the
it's so
elves.
hard. Elves are hard.
Carl Kennedy.
Who's that?
Out in April. Out in April.
Oh, Out in Neighbours, my favourite soap.
I don't really know who Carl Kennedy is.
I know I didn't. I don't.
Carl Kennedy is married to Susan Kennedy.
The Kennedys. I don't
Carl
know.
Kennedy, the doctor.
No matter how many times you say Carl Kennedy,
I can't believe that you don't know who Carl Kennedy is, and it's so hard to say his name.
Doctor Soap.
This is upsetting on so many levels.
Hang me. What was I going to say? Oh, do you know what was so stressful? Do you know what the most stressful? I saw I hosted Red Raw on Monday night.
Ooh.
I enjoyed myself, right? But it was the. Do you know what was stressing me at the most? Remembering people's names that I just met, like. 2 minutes
I
ago.
get you.
I was writing them on my horn. I was fine. I
And
didn't
then-
really need them, but
You're like, welcome to the stage.
Susie Randall.
And you have to look at your hand and it's pure awkward.
I didn't. I don't think I did. I did it once, but just to make sure I was pronouncing his surname right.
I've had to like come off stage and ask people their names mid gig. And then I wonder why I don't get asked to host a lot of things.
Who's up next?
The next cunt's up, nobody cares. They'll tell you their name.
Just Clam's here.
It should just be like, welcome to the stage, the next act. And then they come on the stage and go, hi,
Hi, my name's
Hi, because people do that anyway. I don't, but I feel like people are already cheering by the time you say welcome to the stage. So they won't even really hear their name.
Yawning again. Sorry. It is
Fucking
night time.
rude bitch, man. Like, what you try to say about
Just
Man.
life's time. Listen, I've had a real nice weekend actually.
good for you.
I mean, I'm just feeling a bit more mentally stable.
I think I feel a bit more mentally stable as
I feel
well.
like I went back to work last week and I was shattered on Thursday night, so I was just like, ugh. But it was a nice kind of tired, you know. I was like, oh, I'm back at work. Then Friday night, I was working Friday. Then I was at the stand on Friday night. Had a pure great gig. Probably
Was that
one
the
of the
hosting?
best. Right? No, I was just staying like 15 minutes
Right.
at the Glasgow stand, right? Friday and Saturday. It went that well that I had to cut short because I ran out of time because they were laughing so much.
I like
It
that.
was so nice,
Aye.
but also kind of annoying because like I never got to do.
How much would that have took you over to do like the last wee bit?
I don't know, a minute or two.
Oh, if it was like two.
Didn't want to push it.
See, the thing is, like, generally speaking, if you're having a pure belter and it goes over, they really don't mind. It's only if you're like dying and trying to
like
claw it back.
So I didn't finish it. I just finished it a pure awkward bit, but that was kind of funny in itself.
Going to flap that ball in front of her
She
face.
took it right after.
I'm sorry. I'm a single mother. I've had a really good weekend, and I thought it was going to be hell on earth because Friday because I get the weekend off, and I had promised my nieces and nephews that I would look after them, that I would let them have a sleepover during Christmas. Then I wasn't well.
She's really strong.
I know.
My wrists were broke, mine.
For people that are just listening, Amanda's getting terrorised off Annie.
She's bringing it back. She's like pathetic. Right, sorry.
I know. You just need to do that. Like, you don't even really need to fight her that much.
She's strong.
She's strong. So I was looking after my nieces and nephews. Friday night I took the lassies, 2 lassies, 6 and 7. Saturday night I took the boys, 7, 7, 9. And actually I had a pure good time. This is pure easy. I don't know why people moan about having wins. I actually liked it. And now I'm like that, I should have had wins.
Have wins then?
Yeah.
Have wins?
Can't, it's too late.
It's not?
It is. I've not even. Amanda, it's hard enough to get a date.
Have my win.
Right.
You can co-parent. We'll co-parent Annie and Ethan together.
Aye, that's a good idea. I've potentially got a date on Friday with a Hungarian guy.
Nice.
I actually googled like what are Hungarian people like, because I was like, I'm sure Christopher MacArthur Boyd's got a joke about Hungarians being
they take
cunts,
the
and that's like
at Scottish people. That's the weird people that make fun of the most.
Aye. So
it's the fact I think that is jokes based off it.
This guy's lived here for ages, and you know, I really shouldn't say this in case he stalks me online and is like, and I look nothing like my Tinder photos.
Who?
It's not Tinder, Bumble. It's that way that I don't really want to go on a date with him, but I need to break the curse.
Just go.
I know, I think I will just
Could
go.
be fun.
How it all came about is because, what was it I says to him? Right, so in his profile he said something like, I will bake you a cake, or he liked baking or something, right? And it was something about cake, and I says to him, I'm more of a cheese, I'm more of a savoury girl. You could make me some cheese scones. And then he said, what's a scone? And I was pure, oh my god, this guy is a dumb fuck. Sign me up.
You were like, so horny.
I was like, this will be a laugh, he doesn't know what a scone is. But actually I was thinking to myself, that's a bit far even for me and my love of himbos.
But scone's a British thing.
I didn't know he was Hungarian at this point because he never had anything in his
right,
profile.
Right.
Sorry, I never said that. So I'm just thinking he's a dumb guy fae here that doesn't know what a scone is.
Right,
or he's like trying to be funny.
That would be pretty shocking.
It was. So I was like, what do you mean you don't know what a scone is? And then we got to the boat. He sent me a flag, right, of the Hungarian flag, right? And then I thought that was the Italian flag. So I spent the first wee while thinking he was Italian.
You were like, make me a tiramisu then?
Well, no, I says to him something about Italy and he's pure, he never said like, no, I'm from Hungary.
He's like, she is a dumb fuck.
Aye. Maybe he's like a dumb
lad.
So for ages I was pure Italian and like saying things about Italy, and it wasn't even like saying, no, actually I'm from Hungary. And then I clicked that it was a Hungarian flag, and I was like, were you from Hungary? And he sent me a picture of his passport.
You've been Hungary? Have you been to Hungary?
No, have you?
Aye.
Have you?
I went to Budapest.
Is it nice?
It's lovely.
Maybe this could work out.
Good, it's really nice.
Do you want to get to, is it warm?
Aye, I took Stephen for his birthday 2018 actually, 6 years ago. Yeah.
What's the vibe?
Kind of like Poland, but it was better vibes.
I like Polish people.
It was like lovely weather. We did a bit of walking, a bit of drinking, a bit of all the food was lovely as well.
Is it like a beer culture? It looks like beer, like German, Poland.
Aye, they drink this really weird shop. Well, I was drinking. We went to like an outdoor beer market type place, and I had such really nice like sour cherry beers and stuff. We ended up here steaming the night before we flew back, and we had to get up at like 3 for a flight. And I booked a taxi and it never showed up. And then I had diarrhea all the way home on the plane. And it was the most turbulent plane ever. And they kept shutting the door and telling me to go back to my seat. And I was just like, no!
What did they want you to do? Like shit
myself.
Seat?
My seat was literally the last row. I was like, I'm in my seat. I'm basically in my seat.
I bet you, Amanda, you were stinking out the toilet plane.
No, honestly.
That's...
No.
How did your shit no smell?
No, it wouldn't stink out the plane.
I think it did stink out
It
the plane.
didn't.
Amanda stunk out the plane.
I
think I've said this before on the podcast, but my ex-boyfriend
stunk
farted.
out a plane.
We were coming back from Salou and we were like ready to take off, and he farted silently, and it was absolutely horrendous, and the whole plane was up in arms. They were like, oh my god.
They were like, divert to the nearest
honestly
airport.
Like the whole plane was raging because it was disgusting, and the woman in front of us said, oh, on a plane and all, and my ex-boyfriend, he thought this was hilarious. He could not stop laughing. He was like getting the laughter. Aye, to the people that could see him laughing. Aye. Mm-hmm.
Were they laughing along, or were they like, you are gross?
I can't remember. Probably you're gross, because like
it was
disgusting. It was so funny. It was funny. Just the way the woman was spirit on a plane and all.
On a plane and all.
It's disgusting. Right, but we came off topic. We're talking about the Traitors, which is going to be pretty pointless because I know maybe it's really topical thing that I want to talk about anyway. But by the time this goes out,
I don't really like him.
You don't like Paul?
I think he's a good traitor. He's good to watch.
Aye, that's true. Aye.
Like, I like watching him.
Who do you like?
I like Diane. I think she's funny. Is
that the lassie from Bristol?
No. That's
Annie, stop it.
Diane's the older Irish woman who's pure.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about her.
I quite like her. I like watching her. I think she's quite funny.
Do you know the revelation about her?
No.
Diane?
No.
And another contestant?
She's their mom.
Do you know this?
No.
Oh no, right.
Whose mom is she?
Do you want me to tell you?
Aye.
Because something quite funny happens.
Just tell me.
I don't think I'll tell you.
Just tell me now what I know.
I can't even remember his name.
The dark hair and the glasses.
Aye. That's her son.
Because he referred to her as mum at the start. That's so weird because he refers to her as, he's already referred to her as mum. It's not been revealed that that's, but they obviously never edited it out or something.
But he says that his nose slipped up. Well, the funny thing about it was,
he did.
See the annoying baldy guy with the glasses, the one that's pure getting on everybody's nerves. He's like kind of baldy, he's not totally baldy. I think he's shaved his head, he's got glasses.
Oh,
Zach, aye. What do you think of him?
I don't know.
He annoys me.
I like Johnny.
Who's Johnny again?
The guy with one leg.
Oh, aye, he's alright. I'll tell you, see, because I'm ahead of you.
Wait, who was saying that they thought Paul and Diane were...
That was what happened. How do you not know this then? Paul, somebody said, it was Zach.
Said I think they could be...
I think they are.
Mother and son.
Aye. And the funny thing was, she was actually the other guy's mom.
That is funny. Aye, that's not been revealed yet. That's
Right.
cool. But he said mum the other day and I thought, Maybe that's just something the group call her, because she's like
The mum.
the mo, a wee mo.
Aye. See, you're not as far ahead as me, but the person I want to win, I think, is that jazz guy, and he's like kind of in the background.
Aye. He's good at the table, and he's on to Paul.
He's good.
Like Paul, you're a traitor.
But like he reveals the reason that he's good, and it's you just feel like gulping into the.
Sorry, Chris. Only Chris. I'm only sorry to Chris.
Chris is our producer, who Amanda actually roasted.
Yeah, I bet him.
Aye, they were in a roast battle together.
He had some really good jokes about me, man.
Did he say anything disparaging about the podcast?
Aye.
What did they say? Chris Thorburn is a comedian as well, we must mention. So, but he's also like a podcast producer.
He said, basically starting the podcast was an intrusive thought of mine. And how every time I've got an iced coffee and he has to edit out the sound in my stomach, gave me diarrhea. Diarrhea building up in my stomach. He said much funnier, meaner things, but and he compared us to. He was like, Susan's really loud and Amanda's quite quiet, and Susan's really. I think it may just the purpose of the joke. Susan's really funny, and anyway, what's next?
That's right. I keep getting complimented in your roast
I know,
battles.
fuck off. I know.
Because Ray Brogan complimented me as well.
I know.
She was roasting you.
No.
What can I say?
You're still fabulous.
Would you describe me as loud though?
Aye.
Would
you know?
No. Shut up, Harry.
Like here, you're quite loud. No one an annoying. No, like I'm a big loud annoying. Look at me.
No, I just see myself
I
as
think it just means you speak a bit louder and clearer than me as well.
Aye, right, okay.
So I think
this is
you're
you're seeing the abusive side of her. Give me that. Come here, right now.
She's like, oh, sorry.
I'll yeah.
You swing the
Annie,
soap
look,
for a bit.
jump up so the people can see you. Right, we've not got time for this because the battery's going to run out. So this is annoying because I feel like I've got loads to say this week. What else I wanted to talk about in the Traitors is, how do you feel about Claudia Winkleman's style?
No.
I love it. I love it. Like, just the whole look she's got going on. No, like, obviously, like, her fake tans, like.
That's what I thought.
I'm not talking about her fake tan or her hair. Which actually, I quite like her.
Her hair's so shiny.
Aye, but I'm talking more about, like, her actual
the
plays.
Aye, no, I'm into that.
I'm into it. I love it. In fact, I think I might start dressing like that.
No, you won't.
Because I've been looking for, like, because obviously,
just right.
Hey, look, I'm wearing a Adidas jumper. I'm like, I'm a woman now. I need to start dressing like a woman. And I've just never been able to quite do it. What? When does that happen? You just dress like a woman? Do you know what I mean? But like a grown up.
I don't know. I don't think I really dress like a grown up either.
Aye, look, you've got a black top on with actual trousers.
Aye.
I've got an Adidas jumper and leggings
actual
on.
trousers. Flares, polka dot flares. Very
Aye.
Cool. This is so bad. I wore this outfit last night when I was gigging.
I do that all the time because when you're gigging, you only have your outfit on for like 20 minutes.
Well, aside for the start of the time, so it was like years. But
so she's actually honking.
I'm disgusted. No, I mean.
Anyway, I've actually got I've got some key items that look a wee bit Winkleman.
Right.
So either I'm going to copy her style, or I'm going to dress up for Halloween.
No, come on.
What? That's a great
Halloween
costume.
Is it?
Aye. Just like a fringe and like a checkered tartan jacket or something.
Right.
And orange fake tan that'll probably get me cancelled because people will think I'm being offensive.
Well,
hers is bordering on sometimes you look at her and you're like, that's a bit, like, it's a bit much Claude's.
Questionable.
You know, I've always loved Claudia Winkleman. I love her. I think I just love her. And I've had it confirmed by several people that she's sound.
Right. That's nice. It's nice to know that. Because you love people and then they turn it to be not like me, not lovable. I don't feel too strongly about her. I don't dislike her, I don't love her. I like her, whatever, she's cool.
I just think you don't know her well enough.
I probably don't.
You should. I love her, I think she's...
Admittedly, I don't know her that well.
I've been following her career for years. And I've listened to loads of podcasts that she's been on and stuff as well. And I've had it confirmed by other people that she's sound. And my sister saw her on a plane once and said that she was pure nice and all.
Aww.
So, Claudia, love you. Keep up the good work.
Keep it up.
And I'm digging the look. Things have sold out and all that because she's
wearing them,
aye. People are into it. But it's a good look, and the thing is, she's wearing like kind of jodhpurs, leggings, skinny jeans and stuff, which were supposed to, skinny jeans were supposed to be like you would get shot on sight if you wear them these days.
I still wear them.
No.
Aye.
Well, they're not it.
Where did I wear them the other night? That part, the conversation party, I wore skinny jeans and boots and top.
I'm just I've got rid of all my skinny jeans because
you're a big sheep.
Aye, I'm a sheep. When have I ever tried to
I like
deny
my skinny
this?
jeans, they make my bum look good.
Nah, I'm a sheep.
And they are comfy, the ones that I've got. I just want to throw something away because it's out of style.
Why am I holding this like I'm pure Ariana Grande or something?
You pure went,
Ariana Grande's brought out a new song.
No, I don't care.
Do you not like her? Do you not like Ariana?
No, since you told me about her.
No, I was just meaning like, no, like her personality, but you don't like her music.
I do like some of her songs.
Shit, that's the annoying thing, innit? She's a rat, but
she's a rat.
She stole SpongeBob off of that.
But
woman.
She has got a nice voice.
But she has.
I used to think she was so cute. She was with like Mac Miller and stuff. I love Mac Miller.
Actually, I've I read that book, the one that she was in the Disney thingy with, Sam and Cat or something it's called, which is like no, it's not Disney, it's Nickelodeon. Like a programme on Nickelodeon.
Aye.
Sam and Cat. What's the last name? Like Jeanette McCurdy or something like that. Great book. So it is. I'm glad my mum's dead. It's been out for ages, and I was reluctant to read it because like there's abuse stuff in that in it. So I can't
stomach that.
No, but highly recommend because that's no a lot. Well, it is actually. It's what the whole book's about, but it's no dead. It's no dead like harrowingly written.
Aye.
Is
it funny?
Aye, it actually is. She's funny.
Right, okay, I'll read it. I'm reading a book now, but it's a horror book.
I'm just not into horror.
I know, it's a really weird book actually. I do like it though.
Oh, I've got a book earlier.
It's called Our Share of Night.
Do you want this book, How to Kill Your Family?
Is it horror?
No, it's just merely a kind of murdery book. This lassie that pure murders her family.
Nah.
But it's no... But I stopped reading it because I thought it was quite shite.
Right, no then.
But when I was babysitting my nephews this weekend, they were in here and one of them was pure, How to Kill Your Family?
They're pure, I want to go home.
He's pure, why have you got that into this book? Because I'm going to fucking kill you. Going to kill you.
I was babysitting my nephew yesterday.
Oh, your wee tiny one?
Yeah, for like 2 hours. It was so nice.
Right, I just don't like newborn babies. I'm no offence to your wee nephew. He's lovely, he's so cute. One of the cutest babies I've ever seen. But I just don't know how to act.
No rapport.
I've no rapport. It's like
No
cats.
rapport with them.
I don't really get rapport with cats or newborn babies.
My cat.
Your cat's alright, but your cat smells like a dog.
Yes. Yes, a wee bit. I want to talk about what happened when I went to get my coil out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's not really that nice a story actually.
It's alright, I'm sure. Sure they'll handle it.
Right, so I was talking about how this was a couple of weeks ago now, and I went to get my coil removed and they couldn't find the threads, so they said to go back the week later to see the special gynae, right? So while I'm in the waiting room, a woman comes out. It's quite early in the morning. I'm there. A woman comes out and she's like, and she's like to her mom, she's like, we couldn't find it. Let's go, right? And I was just like, oh no. And then I went in, and the nurse was pure cool. She had like pure short pink hair. She was kind of older, and she was like, hey, I'm going to give you a wee local anaesthetic in your cervix and all that. And I was pure, alright, sounds lovely.
God,
And then the wee woman who was holding my hands, they were just pure lovely. Like both of them were just like lovely, right? So I'm in the stirrups and all that, and they put like the speculum thing in, and then they do the anaesthetic, and that's obviously a wee bit sore, but it's like alright. And then she brings out this big massive metal rod thing, and she was like, obviously it will not go all the way in. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I just would rather not even have like seen it, do you know what I mean? Anyway, that wee woman's talking about to me, and the nurse puts the hang in, and it's so sore, because it's got wee hangies, and she's just like hanging me about, trying to grab it.
Oh my god.
And immediately the woman was like, you've gone a bit pale, and I was like, I'm fainting. I was like, I'm fainting. She was like, you know, so I was like, like I was just like, I'm going to faint. And so they took the pillow away from behind my head and like tilted the chair back and like stopped and then started again. And then I was just like, the wee woman was like, just kept talking to me, and I think I just went quite quiet, so I was like, I'm going to faint. Like, I just started pure sweat, you know what I mean? She was like, you're a wee bit clammy. I was like, I'm going to faint. And the nurse was like, you can't faint lying down. And I was like, watch me.
You could.
I was like, I was like, it was so sore that I was just like, ugh. I was like, but I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, it's not your fault. It's just your body. This isn't nice, and it's really aggravating.
It's one of the worst feelings ever.
And I was just like, this is absolute hell. And she was like, I just can't find it. I can't find it. And I was just like, well, what happens if you can't find it? She was like, you need to get an ultrasound and we'll do it again.
Good.
Like while they're doing the ultrasound, so we can see exactly what it is, kind of thing. And I was like, fuck that. I was like, just find it, man. And then she had to stop again, so I was like, I'm fainting. And the wee woman on my horn was like singing to me, and I was like,
what was she singing?
I can't remember. I was like, gotta stop that.
Did you tell her to stop singing?
I was like, please gotta stop that. And she was like, I'm sorry. Like, can I tell you a joke? I was pure, no. And then I was like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's just so, she was like, it's alright. And then she's like, well, try one more time. But they tried with a different thing. It was like, have you ever seen the things that anyone, you know, the Mr. Muscle toilet unblocker thing that's like a wee plastic, looks like a, I don't know, like a kind of, just a big long thing with jaggy like teeth.
No.
It was like that.
Maybe this one?
I
feel like let's try this.
And then she was like, trying this, and it was sore, but it was a different kind of sore. It wasn't as bad.
Sounds like it would be worse.
It wasn't, I think, because it wasn't as solid as the, it was plastic. It wasn't like pure steel or whatever the other fucking thing was. And then after like another 5 minutes, the whole ordeal was like 25 minutes long. She was like, I've got it. I was pure. And then,
did you keep it?
It's framed. She was like, here it is, the wee bugger that's
Like,
causing all the trouble. And I was
you
pure.
get like things removed so you can keep them and stuff, like gallstones and
I know. Do you know I've still got a backy and earring in my ear that's been there since I was 5?
Fuck off.
I have. Do you want to see it?
Oh my god.
Look.
Hold on, this is, you can cut this. Where is it? Let me see. Let me feel. Oh! Why? Why is that still there?
I don't know, it went in my ear when I was like 5, and then they took me to the hospital the next day and they wanted to cut it out, and I was just like, no, obviously because I was 5, I was like, you're not cutting into my ear, and the doctor was just like, alright, well.
So they just left it?
I just left it, so that's like 29 years it's been in there. Literally 29 years.
Amanda?
I know.
Like, this is so... Like, why have you never got it removed as an adult?
I don't know. Never really thought about it. I forget about it.
Does it pure set the beepers off when you go through passports security at the airport?
No, not really.
It's metal, isn't it?
It's gold, it's pure gold.
Oh, that wouldn't set the beepers off then.
It's gold, I don't think it does. It's no, I don't think it ever has set the beepers off. Aye, it's gold, because if it was just regular metal, it would have like killed me by now. It would have like pure poisoned my blood or whatever.
Or would it have?
Aye.
This is... I'd need to get that out. I'd need to get it out.
I've been thinking about it, I might get it out.
What if you get it out but then you die or something? Like, I don't know, just...
Why would I die?
I don't know, just cause it's like
I just
no
feel like it's
bother doing
part of
it.
me now. I just feel like... I just feel like...
Or what if you got it out and like everything, all your anxiety and all that went away, and that was the root cause of it, because it was like, I don't know, leaking something out your body.
No, I know the root cause of my anxiety.
But you just never know, really, for sure.
No, I know for sure. I'll tell you what it was. When I was a wee lassie,
Right.
something terrible happened to me. I was like 6 years old.
Right. Oh no, what was that? Was it in pure heroin?
Aye, wait here.
Why no?
No, you just need to hear this. I fell asleep in my bed
Right.
watching Dennis the Menace movie.
Right.
You know, the live action one.
Right.
And when I woke up, my parents had obviously taped it off the telly, era another film.
Aye.
And when I woke up, that other film was playing.
What was that?
Hellraiser.
Oh, I thought your question was like some porno or something.
Porno. I think my parents are fucking pure.
Like people watch porn. It's not.
I know they're gonna be like, well, I know it's not like what they did. It's much better. They did take the Wayne's program.
I've never saw Hell.
Well,
But you like horror movies, so.
I knew as a 34-year-old adult.
Annie,
As a 6-year-old wee lassie, I wasn't as keen, and it was terrifying in my mom's bedroom. That.
Fuck up. This is.
Annie. Susan.
What?
That's half.
No. No, it's no.
I don't even know how long for.
No, that's not funny, Amanda.
Come on, you need to laugh. You need to laugh.
No.
You need to.
No.
You need to.